Why do things unfold the way they do? Why do we face heartbreak, loss, and setbacks that seem to come out of nowhere? Is there a deeper reason behind each twist in our journey? Or is it all just random, meaningless chaos? The Stoics had a powerful answer. Everything happens for a reason, but not because of some mystical destiny written in the stars. Instead, they believed every event, good or bad, carries within it a hidden lesson, a chance to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient. The real question isn't why life challenges us. It's this: do you have the eyes to see the lesson behind the pain? If you've ever felt lost, betrayed, or as if life was testing you in ways you couldn't comprehend, then this video was made for you. By the end, you won't just feel inspired. You'll have a completely new perspective on how to transform hardship into strength, and why detaching from outcomes is the ultimate path to inner peace. 1. The Stoic understanding of fate. The Stoics saw fate not as something magical or predestined, but as the natural flow of life's events. Their approach was rooted in reality, grounded, not mystical. They believed we must not resist what happens, but learn to work with it, to flow with it. One of the core principles in Stoicism is amor fati, Latin for love your fate. It's more than just passive acceptance. It's about fully embracing every moment, every challenge, with the understanding that everything, no matter how painful, plays a role in your evolution. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, once wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Think about that. What does it mean? It means that even suffering is fuel, that loss, failure, and heartbreak aren't dead ends. There, raw material for your transformation. Life gives you two choices: resist and suffer, or accept and evolve. 2. Control versus acceptance. The key to inner peace. Another pillar of Stoic thought is the dichotomy of control, a concept popularized by Epictetus. He taught that life can be divided into two categories. 1. Things you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your decisions. 2. Things you cannot control: other people's behavior, external events, the past, and even the future. True freedom and peace begins when you deeply understand this difference. Most of our pain comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. We fight reality. We obsess over outcomes. But once we surrender that fight, clarity begins. For example, imagine you lose your job. At that moment, you have to pause. You can either fall into despair, blaming the economy, your boss, or just plain bad luck, or you can shift your focus to what's within your control, improving your skills, seeking new opportunities, and growing through the experience. To pause, one leads to misery, the other to resilience. The choice, it's always yours. 3. The illusion of randomness. At first glance, life can feel like chaos. Tragedies hit out of nowhere. Relationships fall apart. Dreams slip through our fingers. It all seems random, unfair, and cruel. But step back, zoom out, patterns begin to form. What once looked like a dead end might actually have been a hidden detour, leading you somewhere better. Steve Jobs said it best: you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. History is full of these unexpected turns. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years, a lifetime for many. But that very prison became the furnace that forged a leader capable of uniting a broken nation. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure wasn't wasted, it was a brick in the road to success. And Seneca, one of the most brilliant Stoic philosophers, was exiled and betrayed. But in that dark silence, he wrote his deepest and most powerful works. So what if, just what if, everything happening in your life right now, every delay, every disappointment isn't punishment, but preparation? What if the storm you're facing is the exact storm you need to become the person you're meant to be? 4. Turning pain into power. To the Stoics, pain wasn't the enemy, it was the training ground. Seneca once wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Think about that. Recall a time when you were truly hurting. Maybe it was a breakup, losing someone you loved, getting fired, or being betrayed. In that moment, it felt unbearable, like the world had closed in on you. But now looking back, can you see it differently? Can you see how it shaped you? How it pushed you, sharpened you, made you tougher, wiser, and more grounded, stronger, wiser, more resilient. Every hardship we face carries a hidden lesson if we're willing to look for it. Rejection teaches us patience, failure builds perseverance, and loss, it teaches us to appreciate what truly matters. But here's the problem. Most people get so caught up in the pain of the moment that they miss the growth inside it. They ask, why is this happening to me? Instead of, what is this trying to teach me? So the next time something painful happens, pause. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger because of it? How can I use this challenge to build a better version of myself? 5. How to apply this in your life. Understanding Stoic wisdom is one thing. Living it, that's where real transformation begins. Here's how you can start practicing the Stoic mindset in your daily life. 1. Pause before reacting. When something negative hits, resist the urge to explode emotionally. Take a breath, step back, remind yourself, this moment is a test and an opportunity to grow. Point 2. Find the lesson. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Shift your mindset. Ask, how is this happening for me? The lesson is always there, but only visible when you change your perspective. Point 3. Detach from outcomes. You are responsible for your effort, not the results. Let go of the need to control what is outside your power. Control your input. Release your grip on the outcome. 4. Trust the process. Even if things don't make sense now, even if the path feels confusing or unfair, trust that every challenge is shaping you for what's to come. Life may not follow your plan, but it's always pushing you forward. 5. Embrace amor fati. Love your fate. Whatever life throws your way, welcome it. Not with fear, but with strength. Not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. Because the truth is, everything that happens, whether it feels like a blessing or a curse, is part of your becoming. The struggles, the delays, the disappointments, even the betrayals, they are not detours, they are design. The next time chaos strikes and life feels out of control, stop asking, why me? Instead, ask, what is this teaching me? Shift from resistance to acceptance, from despair to curiosity. Within every setback lies a lesson. Within every failure lies the seed of a future success. You are not a victim of fate. You are a student of it, and your ability to embrace everything that comes, to transform pain into power and suffering into wisdom, that is what will set you apart. There will be times you don't understand why things are happening. You'll feel lost, frustrated, maybe even betrayed by life. But trust this, everything connects in time. What feels meaningless today may be preparing you for the moment that changes everything. So let go of the illusion of control, embrace amor fati, and trust that the path unfolding before you, no matter how difficult, is leading you exactly where you need to be. Take these lessons with you, reflect on them, apply them, and when you find yourself in the middle of the storm, remember, you're not being buried, you're being planted. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay stoic, and never forget, everything happens for a reason.